Hello, everybody. I'm going to be talking about texting and driving and why it's really dangerous. So, I'm going to persuade you why it's really dangerous. We all understand, that it's dangerous to text and drive, and we do it anyway. A lot of us do anyway. And we understand the risks with it, but we still do it. Why is that? Well, a little backstory before we get into it. Had a family member got in a really bad car accident one time. He was texting and driving. It's really sad and tragic. Due to it, he couldn't walk anymore. But it was just him that got in the car accident, crashed into a pole, and he was trying to text family. It was really sad. It shouldn't have happened, but it happened, and we're all really sorry, and we want to learn from it. Now, why are we so distracted by the phone when we're texting and driving? Why is that? Well, academic shows that several factors, including self-control and attitudes toward texting and driving, can impede on our driving skills. Obviously, this is true because, when we're driving and we're, trying to control what we're doing around, we tend to kind of look at our phone every now and then and be like, oh, what's going on there? Just it lights up and you're just like, whoa, I might have gotten a message for somebody important. Somebody might have texted me, family member, something, right? You just want to look, and you feel like some people feel like they don't have any control over that. It's just an instinctive reaction. Just I'm gonna check it out. That split second can possibly lead to a lot of accidents, and that's something we want to avoid as much as possible. Another academic journal shows that on average, states with texting bans saw a 4% reduction. So 4% might not seem like a lot, but it is. And we're protecting and saving a lot of people's lives when we lower that number down. Texting and driving is an ultimatum that a lot of us haven't really done a good job of avoiding because we end up texting, calling even, while we're driving. And it could lead to a lot of dangerous situations. Could crash, could hurt somebody, hurt yourself. You don't want that. No one wants that. We all want to try and stay safe as much as possible, especially during this time. With that being said, there's another academic journal states from a test that was recently going on with a group of people. So, collisions in the preceding 6 months was reported by 44.6% of the participants, and 37.9% of those were attributed with collisions due to a mobile phone. So what does that say? That shows that a lot of people understand the risk of what's going to happen to them if they're texting and driving, and they simply don't care. They're going to text and drive as long as they don't get caught or as long as nothing happens, they feel invincible. Like a teen, When you're a teen, you feel like you can take on anything. You can take on any challenge, You feel like you're made of steel. Like nothing can hurt you until it actually happens. A lot of the reason I feel that texting and driving are a lot of leading problems is because teens now are able to drive and they're put in a very dangerous situation since they think they are invincible when they're driving, and they feed off this adrenaline, and so they proceed to drive and text even more, even phone call. Put their headphones in, don't listen to what's around them. It's horrible. They have such a high chance of getting hurt, and none of us want that. Another academic journal shows that texting at the light may decrease so-called situational awareness. Now, when you're texting, you could be at a stoplight, and mind your own business, and sometimes, your phone might go off. Now, instinctively, you probably won't look at it, but why? Why do we sometimes want to look at it? Well, it's because of the light of the phone. The light kind of flashes a special light that gets our attention to want to look at it even more. So say you're just relaxing, kind of when you wake up in the morning. You wake up in the morning, the first thing you do, what is it? Sometimes it's not just get out of bed, sometimes you just want to look at your phone and see what's going on. And that's just the case for a lot of people. And when you're texting at the light, same thing. You're lowering your situational awareness and you're just getting the phone's grabbing your attention by turning on. That's it. That's all I can do. And sometimes that's just enough to hurt you. Another academic journal shows that health models demonstrate that highlights death or things that highlight death as a consequence of risky behavior can be used to untitled responses and health communications. And we understand to that they're saying you are risking your life. You are risking everything by putting yourself in a situation where you can die. And sometimes that can lead to not really helpful responses. Main point of all this is to not text and drive. We learned that what the light does, you learned situational awareness. Stay off your phone when you're driving. It's the best way to protect yourself and other people around you.